Swan Lake now. We are going to Belfast and show you the sights and hope to see you there.
Belfast was settled in 1770 and named after the Belfast in Ireland. The Passamaquoddy River, let's try that again. The Passagassawakag River means a sturgeon's place. Pick what is left of an old bridge. And the same might have been a wharf. On the Passy Trail, it's a rail trail that you can walk on. You can see vintage trains at one end, and the other end you can see the ShopRites at work at the other end. Belfast Moosehead Lake Railway operated from 1871 to 2007. Nowadays, everyone can ride the same train and hear the whistle blow. Same train now as in the mid-1900s. Buy your train at the train station and go to Unity Pond. And this is the train inside of the train station. Much of the rail is nature untouched. Just beautiful. Learn a lot about trains and the travelogue when you're on the train. My kids and friends used to hold up the train in Unity on horseback. They serve a pizza lunch with a whoopie pie. Alea the dog and I were wondering why we can't ride the train. You can. Awesome place to stay by the water. Maybe collect some shells. Do you know what curling is? A sport played at the Olympics. This is the curling club in Belfast. 2 teams of 4 players each slide 40-pound granite rocks or stones down a sheet of ice toward a target at the other end. Each team tries to move his stones closer to the center of the target than the other team. Anyone for a lobster? Or 2? Or clams? Or scallops? Does this lobster need to have a raincoat to eat lobster, or what? This place is huge. It's Young's Lobster Pound. So many lobsters. This guy was so funny. Bet he sells a lot of seafood, lobsters, shrimp, oysters, clams. See the green tub stacked? It's stacked full of seafood. We saw the Passamaquoddy River, and now we see the bay. Can you imagine saying that word all the time? I can't. The lobster brain is in its throat, its nervous system in its abdomen, its teeth and kidneys in its head, and it hears using its legs and tastes with feet. This is the craziest building, narrow and then widens out. Was it built to fit the road? Stores on the bottom floor and apartments on the second floor. Want to live in this front triangle like this building? Belfast has incredibly old and interesting buildings. This is downtown Belfast. We bought taffy at this store and went to the park and ate it. This is a mural. Belfast has some really good art galleries from local artists. We need to check those out. This is done by a local artist. It's a drawing. Ice cream time. And more candy. This old factory had 500 workers making several thousand pairs of shoes and boots every day. The factory was a primary employer of Belfast prior to the opening of the chicken processing plant. Belfast Park with funky chairs. A building right in front of the bay. A decoration, an old boat. Beach between Belfast Wharf and the Belfast Harbour Trail. And this is the Belfast Wharf. As you can see, sailboats, lobster boats, all kinds of things out in that bay. And lots of seaweed everywhere. And I like squishing the seed pods. And this huge, huge boat being renovated. Are you hungry? Looks like a good place to get a snack. One tourist said they saw the presidential yacht in front of the Front Street shipyard, and it's being refurbished as well as the other boats. We cater to the needs of every type of vessel, ranging from small recreation boats to commercial vessels and super yachts. The owner of the Good Karma Llama Farm is a working sheep, llama, and alpaca farm, and we run a small fiber mill where we spin our fiber into yarn. The farm is home to a dozen alpacas, Bruce the llama, Bourbon, red kidneys, a pet duck. This is Swan Lake. It's close to Belfast, has a beach with a lifeguard, a secluded doggy beach, picnic areas, and walking trails. Swan Lake provides a good habitat for landlocked salmon, which are stocked annually, and a small population of wild toad for the fishermen. And the town has a boat launch away from the park.